Hello world, let's talk about the fall from grace. OpenAI's GPT-4.5 and the race to the bottom. In the rapidly evolving landscape of artificial intelligence, OpenAI's latest release of GPT-4.5 marks what should have been a triumphant step forward for the company that helped ignite the AI revolution. Instead, it feels like watching a talented artist abandon their unique vision in favor of mass market appeal. As someone deeply immersed in the AI space, I can't help but feel that GPT 4.5 represents not innovation, but regression. The underwhelming reality. Looking at OpenAI's announcement, the company touts GPT 4.5 as our largest and best model for chat yet, with improvements in scaling up pre-training and post-training. They claim the model has a broader knowledge base, improved intent following, and greater EQ. Yet behind these marketing buzzwords lies a troubling reality. The release highlights that GPT 4.5 focuses on scaling unsupervised learning rather than reasoning, essentially admitting it's prioritizing pattern recognition over genuine intelligence advancement. While they mention GPT 4.5 will hallucinate less, their own data shows a 37.1% hallucination rate. That's certainly better than GPT 4.0's 61.8%, but for a model claiming to be state-of-the-art, this remains alarmingly high. The bias problem. Perhaps most concerning is the bias baked into GPT 4.5. OpenAI mentions training for human collaboration and new, scalable techniques that enable training larger and more powerful models with data derived from smaller models. Reading between the lines, this suggests they're amplifying their existing biases rather than addressing them. While some level of bias is inevitable in any LLM, they need to have some perspective to function. Personal biases should never be the foundation of a mass-market AI system. These models should strive for a balanced, neutral starting point that respects diverse viewpoints, not reinforcing specific ideological frameworks. The quality decline. What's particularly disappointing is the noticeable decline in output quality. GPT-4 showed impressive capabilities when it launched, but GPT 4.5 seems to continue a downward trajectory despite claims of improvement. The examples provided in OpenAI's announcement reveal responses that are safe, bland, and often oversimplified. This mirrors what we've seen with other tech giants as they grow. Innovation gives way to incrementalism. Bold ideas are replaced with marketable mediocrity. Apple once revolutionized the smartphone market with the iPhone, but many argue their recent iterations offer minimal improvements while maximizing profits. The narrowing landscape. The comparison to smartphones is apt in another troubling way. The smartphone market eventually consolidated to essentially two options, iOS or Android. Neither represents the pinnacle of what's technologically possible. They're simply the options that survived the market consolidation. We're witnessing similar patterns in the AI landscape. While smaller players like DeepSeek are focusing on genuine intelligence improvements, the bigger companies appear more concerned with aligning their models to popular trends and controlling the narrative. The potential result? A future where consumers have limited options, none of which represent the best possible technology, merely the most commercially viable ones. A different path forward. This doesn't have to be AI's future. Unlike smartphones, which require massive manufacturing infrastructure, AI development remains relatively accessible. Open-source models continue to flourish alongside commercial offerings, providing alternatives to the increasingly homogenized mainstream options. Rather than accepting the diminishing quality of models like GPT 4.5, we should demand better. AI should expand possibilities, not constrain them within safe, predictable boundaries. It should challenge us with diverse perspectives, not comfort us with pre-filtered worldviews. OpenAI once stood at the forefront of innovation. With GPT 4.5, they seem content to join the race to the bottom, prioritizing safety over capability, marketability over advancement, and control over potential. For a technology with such transformative promise, this represents not just a missed opportunity, but a betrayal of AI's profound potential. What are your thoughts on GPT 4.5? Have you noticed a quality decline, or do you find the newer model improvements valuable? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below.